guys, welcome back to Junk Journal Gems. We're going to keep working on our altered book. I did go ahead and did some prep work while we were apart from each other. And all that I did, here's the tag that we did last time. I did add a little phrase there that says candy canes. But I went ahead and I just cut the pieces of colored paper that I wanted to go in the pockets. The only thing that I did complete, which isn't a whole lot, I went ahead and made these cards with the recipe cards that were in the digital kit. And then I backed it with some school paper. I thought with the candy theme that went really kind of cute. So these two are done. And I prepped this. And everything is just cut for us to begin decorating and put in the spots where I would like to put them. So let's keep moving along here. I'm going to set this a little out of the way so we've got some workspace here. We'll just get going now with these two tags. I thought this just went super cute. This is just really thin cardstock. And what we can do is to decorate it, I thought, with some music paper. Now, you'd have the choice of decorating it vertically since it's a pocket that will tuck in this way, or you could go horizontally, but I'm thinking, at least in these pockets, I'm going to do this vertically. So this scrap, pardon me, this scrap is a little too small for that. So I'm going to grab, let's use, I have this music here that is green. Isn't that cool? Let's use that. And in fact, I had an idea. I wondered if any of these titles would be short enough to fit across the tag, but I don't think so. So that's okay. Grab my tear ruler here. I think what I'll do is just tear off the white space on here. And I hope you're all having a good day. We're having, believe it or not, in Wisconsin on today is the 1st of October, we are having temperatures in the very high 80s. That's unheard of for us this time of year, although I'm loving it. Not everybody likes, some people really enjoy the fall, which I do, but I'm really enjoying the warmer temperatures. Our summers are usually only 3 months long, but here we are with this fabulous weather, and it is phenomenal. There, that's good. And then we'll do the opposite direction on this page, but I want a straight edge first. All right, we've got our straight edge. Just eyeballing the width of it. I'll have to cut off a little bit, but that's okay. Since these tags are opposite each other, I like to make them similar. You wouldn't have to. It's just something I like to do. Okay, glue stick. I did an event today for work that was outdoors, and I'm sure when they scheduled the event, they thought, well, it's the 1st of October. It'll be cooler, nice cooler temperatures for a walk. And lo and behold, it was hot. But I think that meant they had some nice attendance. Got to raise some money for the Down Syndrome Association, so that was good. They exceeded their goal. So that was nice. Whoops. People in our neighborhood have been walking, and a bunch of people are taking their boats out of the water and getting them ready for the winter season. We went out on our boat this weekend. Since we live here full time, we have the luxury then of keeping our boat in a little longer. Okay, what else do I want to put on here? That's $1 million question. I pulled together a bunch of my Christmas ephemera and put it in this case because I dug through my box of Christmas ephemera, and my goodness, it was everywhere. It was such a mess, I couldn't handle it. I cut out some tabs, punched out some tabs from the scrapbook paper scraps that I had. Santa's a little small for what we're doing here. Let's see what else we've got. This might be kind of cute. That's a Tim Holtz piece. I thought I had some bigger Santas, but maybe I've used them. Ooh, this would be cute. That's nice too. Okay. And then along with that, maybe we'll put some more sentiments on. We've got 3 wise men, and let's take Jingle Bells. And I feel like I need something. Got my lace sitting there. Maybe I'll put a little bit of lace in here. Just fiddling with how I want it. I just got my bucket of lace bits. I'll go like that, and then I'll stick some sort of a tab there. But these tabs will be too small. I want something longer. So maybe what I can do is over here I have scraps from the other pieces, and I can do kind of the opposite. So maybe I want my tab about that long. I'm just going to fold this over to mark where I want to cut. And I'm going to cut this together. Let me think a second on how I want. I think I dipped down. There, and we made our own tab. Now, I'm going to cut this side like that. And then we're going to ink it. But maybe I don't think I want it that deep. I'm going to take just a sliver off. did it with the Fisker's trimmer because I know myself and that I would totally cut it crooked. Oh my goodness, can you hear the dogs? Because everybody's been walking around outside and enjoying the weather. They're all going bananas. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Takes the white off the edges of the paper. So you'll have to let me know where you are and what the weather's been like where you're at. I haven't been watching the weather forecast to see if the weather has been equally nice elsewhere. I feel like this is cut crooked. It is. Maybe I should have just cut it with the scissors after all. Now, in case, for those of you who like measurements, I cut these tags 7.5. This first one is 7.5 by about 2 1/4, just shy of 2 1/4. And I'm crafted all week and I feel out of sorts. Go on the other side. Then before we get too crazy on that side, I think what I'll do is I'll take some scraps I have. No, it's not deep enough. I guess I'll be taking some other scraps I have. I saw that's long enough. What about these shorter? This might be too short. Yep. Too short. Let's see, I thought I had more in here. What did I do? Still too short. Here's a longer one. We'll need that one. Ooh, that one's perfect. Just going to pull out some of these for some of the other tags, so I'm not fishing in here 100 times. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just back this over the tab with this scrapbook paper. And I was just thinking about what glue I want. I want to make sure it stays down really flat. I appreciate everybody's comments, and for those of you sharing who is making a altered book along with us. They're fun to make, aren't they? They're fun. was watching an old movie, a bit of one. I turned one on while I was eating my dinner, and I had to, when I was done eating, I had to shut it off and move away, because once I get to watching an old movie, I get so sucked into it that I wanted to get in here and craft. I don't want to be sitting and watching an old movie all night. Okay, let's finish this one here first. So I think I like that like that. I like this little raggedy end on this one. Let's take a little snip of that off. Get my Fabri-Tac. Feels good to be crafting again. You know you're an addict to your hobby when you start to have withdrawals when you're not doing it, I guess, right? There. Gonna need a little more. The movie that was on was Lolita. The other reason why I just had to get away from it, that movie creeps me out. It's about this stepdad that, I don't know, is kind of inappropriately obsessed with his stepdaughter, and it just was creeping me out. I had to shut it off. There. Okay, let's do this while we're at it. There we go. Just that, and then we'll ink our sentiment and put that underneath. That can go like this. The other thing we could do is, I don't like that as much though. It's just gonna go like that. Whoops. Hope you can see me. I'm a little off course here, aren't I? Sorry about that. Awesome. And then we'll get our ink back out. This side doesn't need a lot, just a little to outline the edges, and I think we're good. All right, that's one tag done in this pocket set. Oops, I think I want to glue that down a little more. I don't want it flopping in the breeze. Wonderful. that's cute. Let's do the other side. Finish this guy, and we'll need another. These papers came from a paper pad from Hobby Lobby called Old World Winter. And where is it? Oh, come on, there we go. So one more. Okay, I'm gonna go cut this on the cutter quick, and first I'm gonna measure what I did the other tab at. This one, I should have told you, is at, oops, 3 1/4. 3 1/4, and we'll buy about, the other one was a little longer than I would like. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7/8. 3 1/4 by 7/8 will go. Okay, so I realized on my big cutter I can't do that finite of measurements, so we're gonna just do it our own way. All right, so let's do 3 1/4 here first. Grab my pencil. Look at the glue on my finger, good Lord. There we go, there's that. And actually we need 2 of them. By 7/8. Even my little trimmer doesn't let me do that. That's a bummer. Come on. We'll do our little these I would normally take that as a template, but it is a little small for that. There we go. It's kind of funny. I mean, we're sitting here talking today about how warm it is outside, and we're making Christmas journals. For those of you who are in warm states, that's not so peculiar probably, but for me in Wisconsin, once I think about it, yeah, that's a little unusual. Sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt making a Christmas journal. It's going to be fun to use this planner for the holiday season. It makes me kind of excited for it. Because who doesn't get excited for Christmas anyway, but doing a Christmas journal on top of it, woohoo. I'd be curious to know, let me know in the comments box if you make journals currently, and are you a journaler? Do you make them for yourself? Do you write in journals or use journals, or do you just enjoy the craft of making junk journals? I know there are some people that just like making them but aren't journalers. I do journal, sometimes more than others, or usually I'm journaling some kind of thing. Right now, I'm not keeping like a daily journal. What I am keeping is, I always have a planner. I can't function without one, but so I've got my planner as usual, and I also am doing like a prayer and Bible study journal. I'm just going to cut this even. So there we go. There's that. And now we can use our items to decorate this. Come on. I can't grab it. I'm going to ink around this. For some reason, I think on this one, I like it toward the top better. Maybe what I'll do on this side, I'm not going to go the whole length of it, but I am going to go like that. And then I'll put the sentiment maybe like this. Yeah, I like that. These sentiments, I'll look in a second here, came from a kit that I got last year. I believe, where did I put that? If you want, one nice thing about using a ephemera, or one way to use ephemera in an altar book, because we're really trying to conserve space, is to use digital ephemera. So I have a bunch here from My Porch Prints, and I think the sentiments might be from her too. Let me see. I thought I had one in here that I hadn't cut out yet. Yes, it's My Porch Prints. My Porch Prints, and then I also have some from Calico Collage. I I think the Calico Collage ones may have come with a kit I used last year. Just get it tacked down so then I can see where I need to put down the rest. This weekend went by so quickly. I'm a little bummed. But we were so busy all weekend that it just flew by. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll put down this piece. I think I'll put it that way. My dogs are in here with me, and Pearl is actually being quiet. It's a miracle. I'll take it when I can get it. Cookie, can you please stop? Cookie. She's hard of hearing. She must smell something on my bag that I tote around for work. And she's a little obsessed with it right now. Ink this. There we go. And we've got another one done. Whoops. Pulled them out and I didn't put them back in. There's two done. And we'll do the two red ones next. Now, I'm wondering, what do I want to put down on these two? I don't think I have much. I do have some bigger ephemera. I want it vertical though. That might be a little difficult. What if, nah, that's gonna be too much red. Too much, too much, too much. Everything else is running horizontally. This isn't. That's kind of cute. And then behind that, do I want to put some more of the music? I think I do. Put a little music behind Santa. Just trying to eyeball how much and what I want here. Okay. Scissors, get them. too fresh a cut for me. Cut that even down this way. We'll go with that and that. We'll need to make our tabs out of this strip. How wide is this one? That'll do. Now, what were the other ones? I already forgot. 3 1/8. Well, so I didn't go far enough, you guys. Just gonna go like this and then cut it off where I need to. That'll, oh my gosh, that's like perfect. No way. Ain't no way. Crease that good so I can see where I'm cutting. I'll put that one on this side. Do we put it over or under? Under before. So that'll go like that. Lovely. It will just be lovely. On those recipe cards that I showed you, I did while I was off camera, I debated whether or not I wanted to decorate the recipe card, but then I thought, well, what if I really want to put a recipe on it? So I chose not to, but you certainly could if you're using the same digital kit that I am, or even one similar. Cute, cute. Okay, let's get this on. I'm gonna ink around again. Just makes it pop off the page a little better. Makes me happy. All right, Santa, you're next. And then what do we want? Do I want another sentiment? I think I do. I'm gonna keep these. Oh, I don't want eat, drink, and what? Be merry. Let's do sleigh bells and all is bright. I thought about also this year making, I usually make, with our kids, the ages that they are, they always want gift cards for some of their gifts. So I thought about making some gift card envelopes right away, and then that is done. This piece, I don't know where I got it. It might have come from a Christmas card. I don't think it's a Tim Holtz thing. I don't know. I just collect things that I think I'll use, and last year I was terrible about how I put things away at the end of the year. I must have been over Christmas because I just basically threw everything in the tote and called it good. There's Santa. Well, we gotta have sleigh bells on with Santa. Let's do that. Do I want it down here? I do. We're gonna ink again. Oh, we didn't put our paper on the back. Or I didn't. Why am I blaming you? That's not necessary, right? Blaming you for something you really don't have a hand in, but you're all I've got to talk to right now. The dogs don't care. And my card. The look on Santa's face is like he knows what I've been up to. I've been a good girl this year. All right. Let's get this up closer to our work. Like that. And then I need to pull out one of the other papers. And I think we will finish up this tag, and then I think I'm going to have to call it a video. Time flies when we're having fun. Oops. I was afraid I was going to do that, and I did. The paper wiggled a bit on me. How dare it? Okay. Oh, I forgot to ink it. Fiddlesticks. We're going to have to do it after the fact. I can tell I'm getting tired. Standing out in the sun today did me in. But then I'm not the spring chicken I used to be either. There. Okay, let's do our other piece of music. And again, I need to rip this edge off. And get some of my schnibbles off here. And then with this, maybe what I'll do is make a frame of it. Pearl, what you doing? And she's gutting one of the other dog's toys. Pearl, is that one yours? I don't think so. That one's Cookies. She likes to gut the other dog's toys out. She doesn't do it with her own. Just everybody else's. Maybe we'll go up over that edge a little bit. Yeah. I like this. And then our sentiment, all is bright, can go right down here. Yeah. I like the looks of it. The ooh away before I forget. Now, if you've not, if you didn't know this, these pieces are Tim Holtz Christmas ephemera. You can find them at craft stores. I know in my craft stores, though, finding the Christmas ones is a little difficult. You may, I don't know, I've not looked on Amazon to see how readily available they are on Amazon. That is not going to work. I would suggest trying that, or I would suspect somebody on Etsy is going to have it. Oh, it was a little premature in putting the ooh-hoo away. Or like I said, the digital ephemera works great because it does not bulk up your pages. And I'll probably, after these tags, will move to using more of the digital ephemera. Now, off this video, I am going to work on the other tags. Otherwise, it will take us a lifetime of doing tags to get all of that done. And then when I come back, we will go ahead and start to decorate a little bit more in the pages. And the way that I gauge out how much I'm going to decorate the pages is solely based on how chubby my book is getting. Whoops. So I'll show you in a second here how chubby it's getting already, especially after doing these tags now. So when you're making an altered book, you're constantly checking how bulky is your book getting, and how much you can put into it. Okay. Because you'll be amazed at how quickly they fill up, and then you end up with a gator mouth book. Some people like a gator mouth book, and sometimes, honestly, I do. I love when I've completed a journal and it is all gator mouth. But when I'm making a journal, because like I said, and I think the first video, I like to put my Christmas cards that I receive over the holidays in my holiday journal, because then I can go back and see what I got last year. So I like that. So, but we'll do some decorating there. But here is how chubby the book is getting. Now I've cut out those other pieces like this one for the tags, but they're not decorated, but we're getting close to being toward the top. The other thing that I stuck in here is in the back, I started making, when I put these in too, from the planner kit, I cut out the menu sheets and the shopping list sheets because I thought that I would use those. But when we come back, I'll show you how to make your booklet for your gift buying that can tuck into the back. So we've got that to do yet too, but I stuck that all in here already so I could see, again, how chubby is my book getting. And it's starting to get there. So yeah, you want to be careful that you're paying attention to that. Otherwise, see, it's already starting to puff up, and it'll get a little puffy and chubby on you. So I thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure. Click the the thumbs up, excuse me, if you like the video, and slap subscribe, and always have a great day.